What is up, YouTube? AJ, Final Fantasy 11, online, CatsEyeXI, private server. Alright, so you may be looking and saying to yourself, this doesn't look like where you left off. And you'd be right. Don't record an episode for a couple days and you forget how to do it. I just spent the last about hour and 20 minutes recording a video that did not record. So we'll try to run down what we did. Yep, we're going to get them both. So it is Saturday night, late night, and my sleep schedule is all messed up, so that's why we're... That's why we're here right now. Reason for that is I had surgery, like I said, it's Saturday night around 1:30 in the morning. I had surgery on Thursday, and I'm technically not supposed to be talking. One of the things that they said is avoid talking. But I'm kind of bored. Felt like recording an episode. Felt like recording two, and I forgot to hit record. Noob mistake. So where we are is the last time that I recorded, I believed I was 63. No, 64. 64 with about like 200 XP to go. 63, 200 XP to go to 64. And, I decided that I was going to take a break and just kind of do some crafting and farming for crafting while my surgery was getting done, like afterwards, and because I couldn't talk or any of that. So I did. We are now 51 alchemy. I had some of this recorded, but lost it. Didn't record it. And the way what basically what had happened was I started to farm some stuff for alchemy and started getting some records of eminence XP, and I was like, I'll just let it go. So we capped out at 65, and right before I was trying to record the last episode, we did LB4, Limit Break 4, which is just trading kindred seals, so you're not missing a lot. Not like you were missing a lot. So we did that. We did some crafting on camera, which didn't get recorded. we decided to come to Crawler's Nest, and we did about, I think, 2 pages, and that got us here. So we'll do some grinding. Try to hit level 68 tonight. And eventually probably look for a warrior's testimony. And we gotta plan out our alchemy next steps. Because we got to 51 using holy water. Last episode that I didn't record, we bought some stuff. We bought Berserker's Axe for level 69 for Matt. We bought a Potent Belt, losing 2 accuracy, but we're gaining 3 strength, which I think is a good trade-off. And we bought an Oppo necklace. For those that don't know, it's almost mandatory for a melee mat fight. What it does is you take a couple of sleeping potions, and when that necklace is equipped, you get about, I think, 250 TP every couple of seconds. So you will go into the fight. You basically will try to go into the fight, hit him twice, and do your weapon skill, in this case Raging Rush, and then take an Icarus Wing and do another Raging Rush, and hopefully you'll finish him off pretty soon. After that, because if not, you're dead. Retaliation's silly. It's 3-minute cooldown with a 3-minute. Time limit. Make it permanent until you click it off. And yeah, I actually kind of am bummed out that I didn't record that, because I just wanted to show off the ease of crafting, because we were like level 40 crafting. And we got to 51 in about 20 minutes. That included running around a little bit. But we were also commenting last episode that I thought there was one more Nightcrawler. I didn't think that you'd have to wait. But it looks like we have to wait. Now you're just showing off, Tenzin. And let's get some food. In one of the areas that we completed Records of Eminence, we did come across some meat myth kebabs, which is pretty welcome. Yeah, 39 strength, 504 attack. We'll take that. So yeah, surgery went okay. Nothing major, but slightly painful. Treasure hunter bonus. Okay. I think we could do something with scorpion stuff on alchemy, but Not 100% sure. I think I got my alchemy to 80 on one of the servers. I forget which. That was a while back, though. Did I get the restart? Yeah, I got the restart. You might as well wait a couple of seconds to get them to respawn. And it kind of took that surgery, and it was what, only 3 days. I don't think I recorded anything on Wednesday, so I think my last recording was Tuesday, and this being Saturday, it kind of, made me realize that I actually kind of like doing this. Like, I felt like it's been such a long time since I have. It's only been like 4 days. And again, I think I got to start putting some more effort into the videos. Do some editing and maybe spruce up the thumbnails a bit. Oh boy, so many ROEs, man. This XP just piles on you. But I've been thinking about like I'm really enjoying the CatsEyeXI server. The bad part about it is that it feels like a solo MMO. And if you just kind of feel like, I think that's what it's advertised as. I think that's what I saw it advertised as, was like, oh, if you have a job and a family and you miss Final Fantasy 11, check this out, because you could basically play in your own time. Which is true, and I've had some fun. Caught some minor bugs here and there, nothing like I wouldn't recommend the server over. But it's almost like I have so much that I want to do. Like, there's so much I want to do. And not enough time. somebody had, I rarely get any comments on my videos. I surprisingly, for me, I'm not saying for everybody else, surprisingly for me, I get views on these. And I think it might just be, like somebody's watching a much better Let's Player or whatever, and my videos get recommended for some reason. And people watch them for 5 minutes and turn them off. And I get very few comments. I think I've gotten like 3 comments ever on a couple hundred views. But one of the comments was asking me to play retail Final Fantasy XI online. And I'm thinking about it. That might be fun to check it out. Let me check my... I was going to say my bags are probably effing... filling up like crazy. I don't think I need that Moblin armor. I don't think it would sell for very much. I can get rid of these insect wings. What the hell? Why do I have so much... I'm confused on how I have so little space. So yeah, like it's now it becomes the complication on my part becomes if I have a finite amount of time, how do I want to spend it? I think doing like one or two games at a time, or like let's plays and playlists at a time. I think that's good because it gives me like, I don't feel like I have to play Final Fantasy XI online all the time. I feel like I could go play WoW. What in the fuck? Wait a minute, what the Why in the hell did that aggro? Well, luckily this is not as scary as it looked. Because yeah, I have if you've heard me before, I have a full-time job that this past week, so I'll take out the 8 hours I took off on Thursday for surgery. A bag of seeds? What did I get a bag of seeds for from a water elemental? Star seeds? Okay. I'm not gonna worry about it. So I take away the 8 hours. I worked 52 hours this week. It was 5 days because I worked overtime on Sunday. So 52 hours, 5 days. I do have, again, as if you've watched the videos, you would know I have a small child. So, working 52 hours, then spending time with the kid. And then I have like 1 or 2 hours for this. Maybe a day, on a lucky day, if I stay up a little bit late. So I don't know what to do. Like, it's just I have so much that I want to play. And it's all like old and it's all bad. So I like CatsEyeXI. I think we're going to keep this around until Horizon comes out in less than a month now. And I really want to check out Horizon. So we have CatsEyeXI, we have Horizon, we have retail Final Fantasy XI. I wouldn't mind going back and checking out retail Final Fantasy XIV. I'm not sure if on this playlist, I think on the Eden one that I have like 7 videos, that's just really bad. I talked about that I actually played before ARR. I played at the original release, and I actually kind of, I didn't mind it. Everybody was like, oh my god, it was the worst thing ever. No, I didn't mind it. I thought it was fine. A little bit different, but... So I'd like to play that at one point. I haven't touched that in years. I bought, smartly, I bought a 12-month WoW subscription. So I kind of want to check out... I do want to continue my Paladin and maybe my Shaman. I'm debating swapping out the Shaman Let's Play for a Warlock Let's Play. But then I'd also like to play retail. Retail WoW. I was debating for a while about playing MTGO or Arena. And because I played Magic, so I played Magic. I never played it growing up. I just wasn't that person. But I think I saw like a documentary or something like that back in 2015 or 2016. And like I was like, okay, that looks kind of fun. Let me give it a try. So I went and I played in a game store. But I only did that for maybe 6 months. Like, it was if you're familiar with Magic, it was Shadows over Innistrad into Eldritch Moon. And then I played maybe 2 weeks of Kaladesh and I was just done. So it was like 3 to 5 or 6 months I played. And I've kind of like I look at it, you know, I watch videos on it. I enjoy MTG Goldfish on YouTube. I enjoy him. I think it's Seth. I really enjoy him. He's kind of... I know there's Magic streamers and all that are probably more popular. I don't know. But I always enjoyed his stuff. So I was thinking, I was like, hey, maybe I should... And I'm not saying I'm not going to, but if you don't keep up with Magic or that kind of thing, very recently they've been it's their 30th anniversary and they have really just bent over their fan base and done them raw dog. They're selling, I think it's like four packs of cards, like just playing cards basically. It's 4 packs for $1,000, and they're not even like legal. Like, you can't even play with them. They're just basically to look at. and it's that, and along with a couple other kind of shitty things they're doing to their fans. I'm not sure. Like, for me, it's me debating whether I want to give these people money, because you can't really. I mean, they say you could play MTGO and Magic Arena for free, but you're not gonna really get anywhere unless you pump, some cash in there. And I wouldn't put a ton of cash, but I put, enough to try to learn the game and make it enjoyable to watch. But since they're fucking their fans so hard, I don't know if I want to support that. I downloaded Hearthstone as a substitute, but I've never played Hearthstone. So that's that. I've also kind of thought about playing old school RuneScape. And that's a weird thing for me. I've never even looked at that. Like, I saw a couple of videos from Josh Strife Hayes on YouTube, talking about the game and how much he loved the game and blah blah blah. It looks like, and I think I've said this before, it looks like hot garbage. Like, it must be an amazing gameplay and amazing stories if you're gonna sit there and play something that looks like that. I'd have to look at the logistics of it. I don't know if you can. I mean, I'm sure you can record it. It just wouldn't be monetizable. Not like I'm monetized anyway, so it wouldn't matter. But I was trying to teach myself guitar a couple of years back, and I haven't touched the guitar in a couple of years. But I was using books and videos, and tried out Rocksmith. And I don't think Rocksmith will teach you how to play guitar. I really don't. But it was spending an hour on scales and practicing chords and all that stuff, and then when you're done with the actual practice, if you plug that in, it's pretty fun. So look at the logistics of recording that. So yeah, I just have it's not like none of this stuff is solid, but it's it's stuff that I want to do. So I just got to find the time. But yeah, I think I'm in the when the person commented on my video asking me to play retail Final Fantasy 11, I was like, I haven't even thought about that. I've thought about it, but not seriously. And even if one person were to watch it, who cares, I find it odd that some of my videos have again, I don't get a ton of videos. I just put a ton of videos out. So there's a ton of content I have out. And one video will get that one's got 70 views in the first 3 weeks, and then the next one will have no views in a month. It's what made that video different? And it was it's not even it's so odd because it's all my videos are in playlists. There's no loose videos. So it'll be episode 9 has 14 views. Episode 10 has no views. Episode 11 has 73. It's why? I guess it's just what's suggested to people. I don't think anybody's looking for, what's my channel name? Apathetic AJ. I don't think anybody's like, oh, I gotta find out what Apathetic AJ is all about. And I don't know if you could change your YouTube name. If you can, I probably will in the future. But it's fine for now. Ooh, brown casket. Oh boy. What am I missing here? Okay. Must have been reading that wrong. They love trying to give me high potion +3. They love trying to give it to me. So I think we're gonna try to maybe... Oh boy. Crawler egg, I don't think I need you. One lightning crystal, I don't need you. One dance shroom, I don't need you. Sleep shroom, I want you. Corset. Oh. Corset looks like a really good item. So yeah, if you made it this far into the video, and you have an opinion, I'd like to hear it. Maybe people want me to play CatsEyeXI forever. I'd be okay with that. If that was the case, then I think the goal would become getting a riddle. Oh boy, 2 of 3. So yeah, there's no lack of content. It's very nice, like, to not have to worry about, and I see this on, like, I don't watch a ton of, like, YouTube is always on in my office, but I don't really watch it. It's just on in the background. I like to have background noise, whether it be for sleeping or when I'm at work, just so that, like, every once in a while I hear something stupid or funny and I'll, you know, turn around. But I'm not really paying attention to it. And I think I was watching a YouTube clip of Asmongold, who is a Warcraft streamer, if you didn't know. I'm sure everybody does. But I think it was him. He was talking about how, you know, streamers and big YouTubers, they have a kind of a problem finding a balance between playing what's popular and playing what they want to play. And that just sounds like, and I get it is work. I get it is work for these people. Like they make their living creating content or streaming, and it needs to be fun. It needs to be exciting. I'm pretty happy just talking over games I want to play, and those games happen to be 20-year-old MMOs. And if I could ever figure out, I have some, I have the world's not like probably ironically the world's oldest video game system collection. Not that I bought them because they were vintage. I just these are the ones that I have. Like the most recent one I have. I think it's a tie between my Xbox 360 that I bought in 2008 and my original Wii. And the funny thing about the original Wii is I bought the original Wii and I bought one game. I've never played another game other than that. I used the store to play old school like 8-bit and 16-bit Nintendo and Neo Geo games. Yeah, that store was awesome. And I had like the Zelda. I forget which Zelda. That's, I don't think it was Skyward Sword. I think it was the other one. So yeah, my one game for the Wii. I wouldn't mind trying to hook up at least the Wii and played some Wii games. I do have a. I don't feel bad saying it because I am playing a private server anyway. I do have a Raspberry Pi that I have an emulator that has only emulates games that I already own. Of course. Maybe hook that up. Hook that up and try to play that. It's because I don't have enough content that I want to do already, but heck. Yeah, if it comes down, I feel like this channel just started less than a month ago, and I think I have about 60 hours worth of content. Maybe 10% of it's, good or funny or worthwhile, but it's out there. I guess I'm a believer in the idea that if you want to get good at something, you can't just I'm just gonna wait until I'm good or practice now. Get out there and do it. Get out there and do it. Hopefully you'll learn from your mistakes, like you don't have an hour and a half long episode. Sign off and realize that when you go to hit stop recording, that you weren't recording in the first place. Too many buttons to push. I'm going to do some grinding. I'm going to actually listen to my surgeon's request and shut up for a minute. I think I've been talking nonstop for the last 40 minutes or so. So we're going to grind. Going to try to get to 69. Nice. But I'll be back. That's embarrassing. I butchered that. Wow. Maybe I could blame the meds. It's those meds that made me... What did I even spell before? Relatitation? Pretty good. Yeah. That's another thing with those meds. So I got some pretty special meds while after my surgery, and I'd gotten back from surgery. It was over at about noon. At about 3, I sat down in my chair and I was like, I'm gonna make a video. And I really couldn't talk then. Like, just was unable to. So I was like, I started typing in party chat like, hey, YouTube. I started doing that, and I lasted maybe, I want to say like 5 minutes. And like the meds kicked in and I was drooling and falling out of my chair. I was like, okay, maybe I shouldn't do this. Hey, retaliation. So many buttons. I got angry. I was watching Ellis World chat the other day, and somebody said, "Oh, Warrior's worthless without retaliation," or something like that. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Warrior is just fine with or without it. Alright, I think we're gonna get there. And just in time. I think we're about to hit an hour. Can you imagine in 2004 you would tell somebody, hey, I got from level 68 to 69 in an hour. Even though I think there was, now that I'm thinking about it, in Treasures of Ot Urgan, I think there was like a kind of a, I don't know if it was a glitch or a kind of a crazy way to get XP through Merid, like the elephants. Merid. I think you get like $20k XP an hour or something like that. I don't even know what the average XP was back then, like maybe 7 to 9 than just a normal XP party. But again, that's the kind of nice thing about this as well. Even though you miss the MMO part of this MMO. when you're just using trusts, but if you look at a lot of the other private servers, it's one of those things, and I think I've mentioned it before, where when people are starting parties, they'll be like normally in an MMO, you're like, well, we need a tank and a healer. Like that, all that is secondary. In Final Fantasy XI, especially on private servers, you gotta have a bard and a corsair, and people will spam for like, and without joking, without hyperbole, people will spam for 2 hours looking for, we have bard, we just need a core, guys, we just need a core. And you're like, and you shake your head because you know that there's people out there on Dark Knight, Dragoon, Red Mage, somebody that wants to party, and if you had been partying that full 2 hours while spamming looking for a Corsair, like, I don't care how good the XP would have been with the Corsair, but if you waited 2 hours, there's no way that it could be that good that you're waiting 2 hours to get to that. That's that bullshit, like, meta. Like, oh, everything needs to be the best. Everything needs to be the best. Wow, look at us go. New axe. Okay, so let's see where we are. Alright, so I think we're going to finish this last page by killing these last 2 night crawlers. And I don't think we have a way out of here. Do we have a way out of here? I don't think we have a way out of here, so I think we're going to fight our way out of here. Jeez, 221. What was my old axe doing? Jeez, this is a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Oh no. Oh no. I was done with it? 2 of 3. 1 of 3. I don't see where that is, though. Huh. math crystals too. Save some of the crystals though. We might need to turn them in. Should probably do. What is it? 5-1 soon. I hadn't been looking. I think this axe is a huge upgrade. What were we using? Colossal? 83? I guess so, yeah. Faster, too. Yeah, so I guess we started a new one. Oh, and I think it was the lost episode that I just had. I was mentioning that CatsEyeXI had a, maybe it's this episode. I don't remember anymore. They had a version update, and when I did the version update, it's probably me. I'm terrible with this shit. Like something glitched out, and all of the numbers and letters were like crazy fuzzy. Like you couldn't read Purgatory; it would just look like, you know, soup. Like just terrible, like chewed up alphabet soup. So I was like, okay, let me try to figure this out. And then I remembered there was something in the Final Fantasy XI config. Something with DPI. I don't know what DPI stands for. I used to. Not anymore. Something with DPI, and I think it's something to do with scaling. So I click that, and I think it looks better than it did before, or maybe the same, I don't know. But it, like the text window looks like huge, like your grandfather would be really happy that I had it that big. Like, oh, before I couldn't read it. Okay, one more crawler. Get the F out of here. Okay, let's get him voked out of here. I am done with Crawler's Nest. Okay. I don't see much of a run speed decrease with retaliation. No, maybe. I don't know. We'll try to avoid the beetles, but I don't think we can. Oh my gosh. Are we pro? Alright. I think everything in there that wood aggro is sound. One way to find out, right? Well, it was a productive night. I'm pissed off. I'm really, really pissed off that I didn't record the first episode. Because without the grinding, so I think I think in this, I've probably lost like 3 hours. How much time do we have? 2 days, 12 hours. Wow, 36 hours already playing this. I think I've probably lost between 3 and 4 hours of recordings or grinding. Like on Friday I went to work, but Friday night I did a lot of grinding and alchemy, and I was going to record that, but I didn't. So I think that what do we do? What do we do? We figure out if we want to go somewhere fun for a testimony or just like Sea Serpent Grotto. Or basic like Devoy. Castle Astroja. Astroja. I don't know. I do know that we're going to have to empty our inventory out. And also, so what I was thinking is that I'm not a huge fan of, also, and this is just me, I was never a huge fan of Let's Plays that would be like WoW, 1 to 60, and then it just never play that again. I'm like, well, I want to see what you did. I want to see what you did after you hit 60. So maybe it's just, I don't know if it's it's not a different playlist. That'd be silly. Maybe on WoW or something it'd make sense, but Final Fantasy 11 it wouldn't make sense to have CatsEyeXI Warrior, CatsEyeXI whatever. Because I'm thinking that I'm going to. I mean, 75 is pissing the wind and hit it from here. So now I wondered, is it 16? Is it going to stop at 69? Or is it going to stop at 70? We'll have to mess around, max out and see. We're definitely going to mess around with Warrior at max level. But we're also probably going to... I don't know. I don't know what I want to do on Horizon. I don't know if I want to do Warrior again. I don't know if I want to do Red Mage. I've gotten Red Mage to like 60 or 59, I'm sorry. That's the highest I've ever did that, and I think I did that on Eden server. So, I don't know. I'd love to try to solo, like, endgame stuff and stuff that I would normally not be able to solo on the Red Mage. But who knows? What I do know is that Horizon, I think, is doing a incremental, like a... Geez, I lost my train of thought there. The... like a progression server. So Blue Mage, Corsair, and Puppet Master won't be out on launch. Like you're gonna have to wait like 6 months or 8 months or a year or whatever. So maybe, but then again, I've never finished Blue Mage either. So I don't know if I want it to be on this server that I do it, because it'd feel like I'd be cheating. I don't know. Either way, we're going to get this to 75, the Warrior. And probably unlock Ninja. It's probably a good idea. Either way, I am tired. I am going to bed. Thanks for watching. I hope you had a good time. I know I did. Until next time, take her easy.